Imagine not being able to play with my children. That is one of my biggest fears. Exercise has been a recurring theme in my life, whether it was for football, baseball when I was 7 throughout high school, or just lifting weights in the gym, which I started doing at the age of 13. Since I've been working out, I've been doing all kinds of research to figure out what works best. While researching, I've came across many health benefits of exercising. Exercising is one of the most effective ways to protect one's health. These are 3 of the most important benefits: mental health improvements, decreased chance of diseases and illnesses, and it makes life easier. Exercise improves overall mental health. Exercise can help treat depression. Science has shown that exercise treats depression better than antidepressants. Exercise releases endorphins, which improves mood. Exercise can serve as a distraction to help your mind become focused on something else. Exercise will improve your sleep. It's much harder to stay up and worry or stress when you're exhausted. Also, you'll be able to breathe much better for interrupted sleep. Exercise can help raise self-esteem. Can lead to improved body image, because you can choose how you want your body to look depending on how hard you want to work and how much you want to eat. Being confident in one's own skin will drastically improve one's self-esteem. Improved sense of well-being. You won't have to worry about contracting certain diseases. Life is much more fun when you're healthy. Exercise is known to help fight many more mental illnesses and disorders. There are studies that show that exercise can help with PTSD and ADHD. Exercising regularly is one of the easiest and most effective ways to reduce the symptoms of ADHD and improve concentration, motivation, memory, and mood. Evidence suggests that by really focusing on your body and how it feels as you exercise, you can help your nervous system become unstuck and begin to move out of the immobilization stress response that characterizes PTSD or trauma. Exercise is a natural and effective anti-anxiety treatment. It relieves tension, stress, boosts physical and mental energy. Moving your body decreases muscle tension, lowering the body's contribution to feeling anxious. Exercising regularly builds up resources that bolster resilience against stormy emotions. Exercising is not only great for mental health, but for physical health as well. Exercise will help one live longer. Regular exercise is great for your heart. Exercise helps prevent heart disease. Heart disease is the leading cause for adults globally, and being active boosts good cholesterol. Regular exercise will help prevent high blood pressure. Exercise makes the heart stronger, and a stronger heart can pump more blood with less effort, which decreases the force on one's arteries and lowers blood pressure. Exercise helps you lose weight, and in turn your blood pressure is lower. Exercising helps improve brain function. The brain gets more nutrients during exercise. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, which exposes the brain to oxygen and nutrients. Exercise also induces the release of beneficial proteins in the brain. Aerobic exercises tend to help the hippocampus, which that leads to improved memory and learning. It will also slow the shrinking of the hippocampus that can lead to memory loss with age. Exercise helps aging quite a bit. Regular exercise slows down your biological clock. Exercise is the closest thing we found to a magic pill for combating the health or the effects of aging, says Dr. Linda Fried. A BYU exercise science professor discovered that adults who ran a minimum of 30 to 40 minutes 5 days a week had an almost 9-year biological clock advantage. Exercise is good for people who are older. It increases your bone density, and it can lengthen telomeres. Telomeres are the caps on the ends of DNA strands. Their length decreases with aging, and this contributes to cell senescence, meaning the cells can no longer divide. Physical and mental health are 2 very important aspects of life, but happiness might be a little more important. The last point I'm going to talk about today is exercise improves one's quality of life. You can be who you want by exercising and taking care of one's health. Not everyone wants to be super ripped or jacked. There is a wide variety of exercises people can choose to do to get their ideal body. Some treadmill time, or maybe a punching bag, is enough to do the trick. You don't have to lift super heavy or be on a strict routine or anything. Make sure you just get your heart rate up and burn some calories to keep your cardiovascular system in good health. Swimming and cycling are also great alternatives to get a great workout without even going to the gym. You won't miss any important events or anything like that due to your illnesses. Regular exercise results in less time in the hospital due to disease or being sick. The less time one spends in the hospital, the more time one has outside of the hospital. More time for friends and family, meaning more times to enjoy life. It can cause you missing more important events, like birthdays, your children's graduation, maybe even weddings. Don't miss your daughter's wedding. If one holds an important position at a company, he may get sick and miss a meeting. Maybe he loses his job. Maybe he gets his job terminated. You can potentially lose clients for maybe not being available. You may not be able to play with your children whenever you are older. You want to be mobile enough to go outside and play sports with your children.
Chill out.
My dad always coached me growing up, played sports, and I want to give that kind of experience and be alive long enough to see my children thrive. Everyone wants to see their children become successful, and exercise can help you become a good grandparent. There are many ways to protect one's health, one of the most important being exercise. Exercise increases one's mental health, physical health, also while making life more enjoyable and last longer overall. I wrote this speech to inform the general public and my classmates about some really positive health benefits of exercise. If anyone plans on living a long and full life, I would recommend they implement some sort of exercise regime in their life.